Well, Josh, 9 points out of 12. I suspect at the start of the season you'd have accepted that, wouldn't you, if it was offered?
Yeah, definitely you'd have put your hand up. I think obviously pre-season was difficult with a lot of departures and trying to assemble a squad, but I think we always had faith that the management team would get a competitive squad together, and we've started really well again, sort of in the same vein as last season. So it's early days, but it's a positive start.
And is that in any way a surprise to you? Is it better than you expected?
No, not at all. I think we've set our standards at a level that we expect to go and compete in every single game, regardless of who we're playing. We have our targets, which is to win the next game. So, yeah, it's not a surprise. It's about maintaining that. It's easy to sort of play well in spells of 3 or 4 games, but the best teams will string that together over the course of the season. So that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we, if this keeps going on, we could get a bit of a reputation for a start of the season team.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to get a reputation as just a good team that continues for the whole season. So that's what we're aiming for. But yeah, every point matters at this stage.
So over the course of the summer, I suppose, we lost some players, we gained some players. Do you get any input to any of that at all in any way, or is that Douse's entirely?
Absolutely none. Yeah, I'm lucky if I'm staying on. I think that's about it.
I genuinely just wondered if he might ring you up and say, "What do you know about this lad?"
No. It's sort of if after he signs someone, or if he's about to sign someone, he might ask someone who knows him, what he's like as a person. But yeah, Dowse knows non-league. He does his own scouting. He's watching a match every single night of the week. So he knows every single player like the back of his hand before he signs them normally. So it's not really much value anyone else in the playing squad can add.
Sure. I suppose we ought to talk about tonight's game, really.
Yeah.
Pretty decent performance, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I thought we dominated the match from start to finish. Goal from a set piece, which is encouraging. We've worked a lot on them, and I think we've looked threatening throughout the first 4 games now from set pieces. So it's great for Cookie to get a goal, and then we sort of got the second goal, which is great. And then I thought second half we controlled the game fantastic, and I don't think they really had a chance at all in the second half. We kept the ball well, we played into good areas, and I think the work rate, especially amongst the midfield 3, was absolutely phenomenal. Obviously Ben Dempsey is new and returning, and he was brilliant, but also Coops and Kane Ferdinand were everywhere. I'd love to know the stats on the ground that they covered, because it was phenomenal.
Well, I've been saying it for a couple of years now that I cannot believe anybody runs further in a game than Kane Ferdinand. But Charlie Cooper's probably pushing it.
Yeah, I think Coops and Kane and Ben were all fantastic. I think if you look at what Kane Ferdinand brings in terms of he's winning goal kicks and he's winning his own second balls, but he's also got the ability to get it down and play as well. So if you look at that, he's missed all of pre-season, come into the team and then been a standout performer. To do that the way he does it, I think it's just an incredible asset for us to have.
Absolutely, and as you say, come into the team, but only as a result of ringing Dowse up and telling him he was going to be in the team.
That's what you want. You want players who want to play. We've got a group here who, everyone wants to be in the team, but there's no sulking if you're not in the team. You're supporting the lads. I think especially with no fans here, you need to make sure that the subs and people who aren't in the squad are creating some noise and almost being cheerleaders until they get onto the pitch. So everyone wants to play, and when you play, you want to keep your shirt.
And as a left back, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Dowse in catch-up last week. Is Jack Cook a centre-back?
Jack Cook can play whatever position he wants to when he's at his best. Like, I think you look at today, he was commanding, he headed everything, he kicked everything. There's no doubt about that. Cookie's got all the attributes to play wherever he wants to play. It's just about being consistent for him, and he's been one of our best players the first 4 games. I think he's been phenomenal. He's quick, he's strong, he can do everything. So he can play wherever he wants to.
I agree. And the fact that he's keeping a Peterborough loanee out of the team tells its own story, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's just finish off with a word about lockdown and COVID and all that. How did it affect you?
Working from home, so no real change there. Well, a bit of a change with being from home, but it was fine. Wedding was cancelled.
I was going to ask about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's the wife to be has got another chance to run away, unfortunately. So we'll see if I can.
I think you've just put it off a whole year, haven't you?
Yeah, a whole year. So hopefully things will be sorted by then.
Brilliant. Great to see you again. Thanks very much for your time. Good luck on Saturday.